Check here, and I'm going to be showing you how to use Keynote as an animation tool to create maybe your opening video for your multi-touch book or some animations that you want to use inside of your book. What I've done here is just created a few slides on my Keynote, and I have basically a square shape here in purple. So on your shapes, all I did was click on that and pop it on my page and then pull out the corners to fill up that slide and then colored it purple. The next thing I did was I created some snowflakes, which is super easy to do. All that is just a couple stars here. So I'm going to do my Command C, Command V, and then I'm going to come over here to Format, and I am going to click Arrange, and then just turn that star so that I've got one star on top of the other that looks like a snowflake. So now I've got it sort of looking like this. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is actually fill these in with some nice gray and white colors, gradient. And then I'm going to group these. So to select more than one object in Keynote, or really any Apple program, it's Shift and Select. So now I've got both of those stars selected, and then I've clicked on Group. And then I'm just going to scale this down. Now, to get the Group button up on your toolbar is just a handy little trick, and that is by simply customizing the toolbar. You'll see here I've probably got more things up here than maybe you do, or maybe less, but it's right under View. And all the way down to Customize Toolbar, you'll see all those buttons that you could easily pull up to your toolbar there. So that helps you access things a little bit more quickly. Once I did that, I simply just did Command C, Command V, put some snowflakes on there, and then I went ahead and I grouped them together. So you can see now all these are one big group simply by doing Shift, click, Shift, click, Shift, click, and then Group. They're all grouped together. The next thing I did was I just added a text box here for my title. Kind of put a nice font in there. I even gave it a little bit of a drop shadow over here under Style and Formatting, and that gives it some levity. And then I thought about what I wanted to make happen on my slides. Remember, we're making an animation or a quick video to put into our multi-touch book. So I've grouped these so they'll all act together. On the right side beside Format is your Animate button, and that's the one that really gives you some options. So I've got my snowflakes coming in like this. So I've got a Build In button, an Action button, and a Build Out. Basically, what do I want my objects to do as they come onto the page? What do I want them to do when they are sitting on the page? And how do I want them to leave the page? Those are basically your three animation tools. If I click Change for the twirl, let's see what it would look like if I gave it, we'll give it some confetti. So now they kind of come in like that, which is pretty cool. We'll leave it at confetti. I'm actually not going to give this an action when it's on the page. I just want it to sort of come in nicely. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to put that as my first thing that happens. So the order is very important. Then I'm going to animate my title. So as it comes in, I want it to, let's have our title swoosh in. So that's kind of cool. And then as it's on the page, I want it to jiggle. All right, and that's the third thing that I want to have happen. And then as it builds out, let's have it actually do a lens flare. That's kind of fun. And you'll see that's the fourth thing. So we've got four things. So this happens first as it comes in. Our build-in on the snowflakes are going to be confetti. The second thing that happens is it is going to go from left as a swoosh in on the title. And then the third thing that happens is going to be an action. My title is going to jiggle, and then it's going to leave the page from left to right with a lens flare. So let's get a preview of the whole thing just by simply clicking the play button up here. There we go. Very nice. Jiggle, jiggle, and off it goes. So that is what we've got going there. Now I went ahead and built a snowman. This is super easy. Again, these are just shapes. So I've got circle, circle, circle. And then these are 2 lines that I've grouped together. Again, all this can be found under shape. And then the hat is simply just a square and a rectangle. And then the eyes, which I've grouped together, are just 2 ovals that are filled in black. And I've given each one of these some motion. So you'll see here, as it builds in, it's just going to appear. The second circle is going to appear. And I've put them in the correct order. So it looks like this. Okay, there we have it. And what you just saw was a little bit of magic move, which I'm going to get into in a different video. But all of these animations can now be bundled up into a QuickTime video. And QuickTime videos can go right into your iBooks author intro media. So here we have iBooks author, and here we have our video that we just created. And it's self-playing because it's all bundled up as a video file now. And then we get to see our snowman appear. So this is what your students or whomever your audience would see as they tap on that intro media for the snowman book. There we go. And then he's just going to slide down to the little ice puddle, and there he is. So that is the intro media that we've just created. To get that into the file, we'll back it up here a little bit. It's just File, Export, and then a QuickTime video. And from there, simply drag and drop it from your desktop or your Finder right into your iBooks author file. That's all there is to it. So don't forget about using Keynote to